Another jump scare stream. Hello. I was bored and I wanted to try and make some more emotes, so I figured why not stream for a little bit. It will be short because I'll leave. I have to leave soon. But we're just gonna chill for a little bit. Let me see. I want the music to be in the background, not too loud. I do want to hear it. Like this, maybe? That must be fine, right? Alright. Hello. I went to the hairdressers this morning. Oh god. Oh no, I'm messing it up. Oh hey, there's always this one strand of hair that's annoying me. It never does what I want it to do. Alright, I've made... Don't look at this sketch, it's ugly. I was just messing around with what I want to do. I think the first thing I want to make is a hype emote. I just don't really know if it should be a movie emote or a static one. Oh, hold on. There we go, I lost my audio software. Okay, so I think that if I try to make this a moving one, it will be really challenging because I want kind of confetti stuff in this emote, and that's gonna be a pain to somehow animate. So I might make this a static one. I have 3 slots left for static ones and 3 for moving ones. And one of the slots for the moving one is already... I need to save that for another idea. That's gonna happen soon. I think I'll remove this for now. And start over, because that was just me messing around. Alright, let's do a new sketch. I want... Wrong button. I need it to be big, but I need it to be small enough so that I can fit both arms in there somehow. I really like the face shape I did on the reference image, but I don't remember how I did that. I think I kind of made the cheek round like this because it's smiling. That looks like a potato. Like a flat potato. I think I made the head way too up high on this little square. It's okay, I can move it, I can move it. What was my plan here with the... Do you see there's like little circles on the arms? I don't know what that's meant to represent. Is it the hands? Where is his arm coming from? This looks strange now. Alright, that is not it. But that is kind of the idea. Let me just move this. Oh, whoops. It's kind of more like this. I wish I knew all the shortcuts in Krita, but I don't have time to learn that, man. I do not. Why does this song sound familiar? Is this the intro of a song that I know? I don't know. Can't tell. Can't tell. That's such a small nose. I think all my emotes have larger noses. Okay, what is the mouth shape here? It's like... It's very happy. Looks similar to the sketch. I'm not sure if that's the mouth we want to go for, but I'm just gonna put it in here for now. That's cute! Okay, wait. The ears. I need to not make it look like a mouse. That's happened before. Hey, Toby. I know, I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do know what's going on. I was meant to work out today at noon. I had it scheduled for noon. And then I really didn't feel like it, so I was just, instead of doing that, I went and I was just scrolling through YouTube, and then I realized, wow, I do not want to do this. I'm bored. And now we're here. How's it going, Tobias? How was your early lecture? You didn't go? Why not? Were you not feeling well? Or were you just like, can't be bothered? Both are equally fair. Attendance isn't mandatory. We love that. Is it about something important that you'll have to catch up later, or was it kind of a boring topic as well? You know what? This isn't looking too bad, is it? It's kind of cute. The worst part is that I have to outline this, and that's where things go wrong. You know what? I am kind of happy with that as the base expression. Maybe we can add a little bit of blush at the coloring stage. Would that be cute? Like that? Maybe. It's pretty much just stuff I've already been taught. Oh, well, yeah. Then it would probably be a ways to go. Except it would maybe stick in your brain a little bit better, but you can always just self-study. Well, that means you had the morning off. That must have been nice. So what is this arm situation? Do I erase this line? Or should there be a line? That looks weird, right? I think there should be a line. I don't know if that's anatomically correct. Atomic. I don't know if the atoms are in the right place. Okay, now, what was my plan here? Was the bear supposed to be holding something that he was cheering with? Why are there 2 rounds on there? Met up with a friend earlier and we went and bought some new pipe tobacco. Hey, that's not good for your lungs, Tobias. There go your lungs, man. A pipe tobacco, that's so fancy though. Do you wear a fedora while you smoke it? Do we need something in the hands? Isn't this celebratory enough if we add some confetti? I've never drawn confetti before. I don't really know how it flows in an image. Just do some random shapes, maybe? Is the confetti even gonna show up if the emote's very small? It might look strange. Like spots. I don't know. We'll have to experiment a little bit. I'll draw it in. Maybe as a base layer, so I can remove it. You don't usually inhale when smoking pipe? You don't inhale? What? You just blow on it? How does that work then? You don't have a fedora? That's criminal, if you ask me. Do I want the confetti to be on the bear as well? Oh, that one's out of place. That looks weird as well. Ah! Oh! Oh! But I want another one here. How do I make it so that it doesn't look weird? Like a short one? Nah, that's... I don't know. I'll see what it looks like when I color it in. Wait, I should get a fedora for my Elden Ring character since the weapon I am using is called Milady? It's called Milady? Well, then you should, yeah. And I think you need to dress up as your Elden Ring character in real life. I think you should do a cosplay. Alright, something like that. That's the idea. Now we add a new layer and then we bring that to the background. And we are gonna name this... Where's the rename option? Do I double click? I double click. Outline. I don't know how I would achieve the white face though. Yeah, you'd have to be made out of clay or something. You can add clay to your face, maybe. That's an idea. Don't know if it's a good one, but it's an idea. That is massive. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Already, that's a flat line. That's a flat line. No, this brush isn't working. It's not working. But that's the one I always use. Crap. Do I just go in with this? No. Alright, we'll have to make it work. Maybe I make it smaller. God, this wire is annoying. Let's zoom in a little bit. Well, now I'm just sketching on top of my sketch. This is not... Not bad. And we gotta add the little cheek. Ooh. Ugly. I think we should collectively convince Frogs to do art streams again. Like back in the day. So that we can learn from her skill. That's what I think. I'll clean up the lines later. I know it's a bit messy. She already works so hard on the death counter. In her words, it's just copy paste. I think she's strong enough to manage both. Have some faith. I asked her if she wants to hop on my stream. And she said she might be down. But it depends on the game. We need to play something kind of chill. And I haven't really thought of something. Maybe we could do Minecraft. That could be funny. Have some faith, yeah. I have a plan. I really wish I'd worn a... I should have gotten a cowboy hat when I was playing Red Dead. It's too late now. I no longer have an excuse to get one. I missed my chance. See, I usually remove the line here, but I think it kind of works to keep the line here because it's kind of a semi-side view. Kind of makes sense. I could play Red Dead 1. I don't know if it would feel the same. It's not as good, right? That's what I've heard, at least. I think this pencil might be too big for the mouth, but I'll try. This is a fun lo-fi playlist, by the way. I hope it really is DMCA free like the title said it was. I guess we'll find out. Yep, that looks weird. I'll do the arms first. I still don't love the laughing emote that I did last time. Even though I changed it, I went back in and I changed it. I'm still not really happy with it. Something about it, it's just not like the other ones. But I can't really be bothered to change it again, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Yeah, that one. It looks a little strange. I don't know, maybe the head is still too big? I don't know. It looks off. Off-putting. You should be off-putting. Okay. Yeah, that one's better. Frog's emote, but she's really good at drawing. I'm just doing things. I don't really draw in my spare time. I used to do portraits, but that's years ago. Okay. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Do I want the nose to be this small, though? It's cute, but it doesn't match the other emotes. Can I rotate this instead of rotating my head? Hold on. You know, I had a weird dream about Stardew Valley the other day. I was married to Clint, and Clint and I were plotting to flood the town with mayonnaise. And I don't know where that came from, because I haven't played Stardew in ages. The music sounds like off-brand Stardew Valley. It does. Maybe that's why it triggered me talking about it. You should do a stream where you make portraits of the people in chat and you just guess what we look like. I can do that already with the doodle suggests, or what did I call it? You can suggest that I make a portrait of you and I'll try. I'd have to make sure it doesn't take over the whole stream though. Maybe that's why you suggested it. It should be a separate stream. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I am. I should clean it up a little bit. Do I use this one maybe? I don't really love the harsh lines that it makes, but it's kind of nice because on Twitch it makes the emotes more defined if I use that tool. Yeah, this isn't regular lo-fi. I don't know what playlist. I just clicked the first playlist that said lo-fi DMCA free. But it's not what I'm used to. It's not the cafe chill. I think I prefer this, whatever it is. It's like slightly more electronic, maybe? This one kind of sounds like it could be a theme song. Egyptian lo-fi beat. Or that, yeah. I don't know what's happening. I'm into it though. It reminds me of Fast and the Furious. I don't know why. This music is so... It's getting to me. It's getting to me. Oh, this sounds sad. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go in with the eraser and clean it up a little. Yeah. That line's alright. I'll just leave that. You know, one of the reasons why I stopped drawing is because I can't relax when I'm doing it. Like, right now I feel pretty chill, but at some point I'll start to be more focused. And I'll just be like... And I forget to breathe. That always happens. Okay, which lines look bad? They're all quite okay, except for the mouth. And this part over here. Ads! I get being locked in, but how the fuck do you forget to breathe? I don't know. That's what I'm wondering as well. I mean, oh fuck. I think I do still breathe, but like the pattern changes. It's not a relaxed breath. It's like you hold it in slightly too long and then you're like... I've had it happen a few times with Elden Ring too. Last stream was okay. But when it's I'm trying a boss for the first time and I'm really tense... the same thing happens, and then when I'm done, I feel that my heart is going crazy, and I realize I wasn't breathing properly. Guess you could say that your art is breathtaking. Yeah, let me just... Yeah, you know what? That must be it. That must be it. I hit my desk. The metal on my desk. That's pretty good. There's a tongue situation going on, and I never really know how to color that in. Because I can make this line like I sketched. And it looks good on the sketch, because it's not black and... it's not colored in, I mean. Oh. Wait, that looks really strange. Why? Should it be more angles? You know what? We'll figure that out in the coloring. Okay, let me do another layer for the confetti, because I don't know if I want to keep that in. And I'll just kind of... These don't have to be perfect. They'll be tiny. This reminds me of when I tried wood burning in my bench, the bench that I've been making for the garden. I wanted to wood burn a little drawing in it. And I stabbed through the wood and I low-key set it on fire. It did not go well the first time. But I practiced and it turned out okay. It's hard though, wood burning. I don't know if you've ever done it, but the pressure that you have to use is really strange. And I think the tool I was using was a bit difficult to work with, because if you press the button slightly too long, it would just become a flame instead of just a hot piece of metal, I guess. I hate this song, respectfully. But I don't want to skip it. That sounds like a fire hazard. It was. Also, welcome in. Welcome in, Nigel. How you doing? But it's okay. There were no casualties. Except the design I was making. But that's okay. You can always just try again. Well, not always, but it was on a practice piece of wood, so it was fine. You alright? I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing well. I'm having a really chill day. I didn't really get up too much. I went to the hairdresser in the morning. And then I walked outside for a bit because the weather's beautiful. It's a very sunny day today. Oh wait, that last one's a little bit ugly. Can I fix it like that? It still looks a bit weird, no? Hold on, let me redo that one. Do you draw, Nigel? Or make online art? I guess you also call that drawing, right? Alright. I don't like the one I sketched here, so I'm just gonna freehand it, if you will. You do art sometimes? Digital or on paper? That's not too bad. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Digital? Nice. What kind of stuff do you do? Do you make realistic art? Or emotes and stuff like this? Okay, let's see. I'll add a color layer in just because I want to see what it looks like. I need to get a reference image in here from one of the previous emotes so that I know the colors. Which one do I grab? I'll do the heart one because I might want to use the pink as well. There we go. Whee! I haven't drawn for so long, and my sister gave me a huge art kit for Christmas, and I feel bad for not having used any of it. What's in it? Is it pencils or like paint stuff? I guess not painting because you said drawing, but maybe like coloring pencils. Okay. I think the color layer goes below the outline. Yes. Alright, let's select this one. And then we use this color. Pencils, charcoal, watercolors? Oh damn. Has everything basically. Why haven't you drawn in a long time? Did you lose interest? I've always found charcoal drawings to be really cool. It just seems really hard to work with because it will stain everywhere. And I'm left-handed as well. Not that it wouldn't stain if you were right-handed, but I feel like somehow I always make more of a mess than my right-handed friends. Guess I kind of lost interest. I never know what to draw, and when I feel the need to be creative, I just make something in Minecraft. Honestly, fair enough. Just a different expression of your creativity, I mean. I think coming up with something to draw is one of the hardest things. When I was really into drawing, I did portraits, like I said earlier, but that only really happened because I used to watch a lot of shows, and I would like focus on one of the characters that I would find really cool, and then I'd draw them. I did Heath Ledger as the Joker, not that that's a TV show, and I did Klaus from The Vampire Diaries, and Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time, a show that I did not finish because it turned out quite badly, if I'm honest. Who else did I draw? I think I tried to draw Cadril, but I wasn't really happy with it. I drew, I drew Tate Langdon. Langdon? From American Horror Story. And I was really proud of that one because I did like I did his skull makeup. You should draw a lot of flowers. I like that. Do you have a favorite flower? Once Upon a Time did go off the rails. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that show, but it started off really cool and I really liked Captain Hook, and then it just got crazy. So I stopped. I think I want the outline for the inner ear to be slightly smaller, so I'm gonna erase it a little bit. This song is also kind of crazy, but in a good way. It also sounds familiar. Maybe these are all like... What do you call it? Like a snippet that's used in multiple songs? Samples. Part of a sample, but edited. I also used to do a lot of doodles. I don't know if you guys have seen those kind of videos. I don't even know which YouTubers I was watching back then. But they would do these massive doodle pages where they would draw little figurines and then it would all connect, and then you'd have like a big painting full of little doodles and scribbles. And I used to do that all over my notebooks in school. Is that better? I think it's better. I think my favorite flower is probably a tie between violets and buttercups. Oh, buttercups are so cute. They always make me happy. I like daisies. White daisies. The big ones. Okay, what do we do with this mouth, huh? It's a little bit... Something's wrong with it. Oh, whoa. Give it a huge fangs. It's the vampire bear. I don't know what color to make that part of the mouth. Because it's technically it's the tongue, right? Did I make an emote with the mouth open before? Let me see. I made the scared one. That's just white. No, I made the happy one. What did I do for the happy one? Just pink? I can try that. That looks strange. That looks weird. I'd love to see some of your drawings, by the way, Tobias. I don't know if you feel comfortable sharing them, so no pressure. But if you want to pop them in the Discord, I'd be interested. Not sure how I feel about that, but I'll draw in the confetti. Let me make a different layer for that, because I might not keep the confetti. Let's see. Confetti coloring. Put that there. What color does confetti have? It has everything, right? Let's start with the blue. Blue and orange, because I like the color orange. It's almost King's Day. And I got some orange pastries to celebrate. And that's all I will do for King's Day. Because I don't like all the events. They're too crowded. Oh wait, I did the color on the same side. Now it looks out of... It looks off balance. Let me do an orange one here. And then maybe green? It's a very vibrant green. Let's do it a softer green. I learned recently that the name of an existing color is apple green sea blue in Dutch, and it's like one word. It's all the words like stuck together. That's crazy. I don't know who came up with that. Hey Noxy! Welcome in, how you doing? It's been a minute. Fake language. I mean, when I saw that, I did think we cannot be doing stuff like this. We need to stop this. Should we do a hot pink? There's already pink in the bear. Maybe a purple-ish? Kind of? Okay, what color should the last one be? Let me see. Another blue? Or purple? We can do... Let's do purple. I'm good, just working. Has work been treating you right? I hope so. Do you work full time? I got a Dutch reel on Instagram a few days ago and I watched like 10 seconds before I realized they were talking Dutch. I thought it was just some people from southern Jutland and I only realized because the captions were Dutch. I guess it Danish and I mean, I don't know where Jutland is, but I presume it's in Denmark. We have some words in common, no? How does that look? The mouth still looks strange. And what if I add some lines to the blush? Would that look weird? Let's experiment. Okay, not like that, I think. It makes it more noticeable from afar. I'm thinking the emo will be very small, right? And I want the blush to be... I want you to be able to see the blush. It's just really ugly up close. But if you zoom out like this, the blush looks weird. Do you know what I mean? It needs a little something. Maybe we do the squiggly line. Yep, working full time and it's good, just wish I got paid more. Oof, don't we all? Don't we all? Full time. I work 4 days a week and I'm glad. 5 days, I think it would drive me crazy. It was about an ice cream shop opening and they kept saying it was lekker and the Danish word is lekker. Do you say lekker as well or is it like lekker? Do I add a line in the tongue maybe? To make it more tongue-ish? Ugh, no, I hate that. I don't know, maybe it just has to be like that then. I can make it smaller? Maybe? That's better. You're working 6? Jesus. That's more than full time. What the hell? 6 days. How do you live? Almost the same pronunciation? That's interesting. That's one of the words I have a hard time explaining to people from other countries when they ask me what it means, because it means so many things. Because it's not just tasty, it's also like if you did a good job, we'll say, oh, lekker bezig. Like, you're doing well. And you can also say it in a sarcastic way. This is kind of cute, no? Right? Let me remove the background. Is there anything else I can do? I can make that eye slightly bigger, maybe. It could look out of proportion, so I'm gonna have to do this right. Let me use the lasso tool. And then do this. Oh. Something weird has happened. Well, they're bigger. Is that better? I forgot what it looked like before, not gonna lie. I need to redraw them though. This is just lo-fi RuneScape music, is it? Have you played RuneScape? The old school RuneScape? It's such a funny beat. I don't know what playlist I've selected, man. When I played it, it was just called RuneScape and I could barely understand English. It was just number go up, make happy, right? Or do I make this an animated one? God, but that would be so complicated. It would be fitting though. Alright, I'll see what this one looks like. Save. Hype. And then I'll also save it as a PNG. Yo, Tobias, wait, I just saw your drawing. I like that. What the hell? Wait, that's such a funny picture too. What the fuck? That's good. I like that. That's not a flower. That's a whole animal. Okay, let me see. How do I do this again? I think I can just pop them in here. Rewards. Also, I don't know what happened to my camera. I have the daylight on right now. I normally don't even have that. And I reset all the settings to default and it's still incredibly dark. And I don't know why. Where did I save it? I've lost it. Oh wait, there it is. Hey Tattoo Hive. I really hope I can one day change that. Has the same name as one already in your library? What? Oh. Well, how do I call this one then? Which one's called Hype? Why is there already one called Hype? Oh, I think it's the default one. Oh, okay, wait, let me remove that. Try again. Yo, it's there. Alright, what do we think? That's kind of cute, right? I like the confetti. It's not perfect. But I like it, it's cute. Looks good? Yay! Oh, it is a bunch of game music, but lo-fi version. This is from The Witcher. There's Super Mario music, Animal Crossing. Oh, I guess that's why it all sounded so familiar. Okay, well, I like it. Alright, nice. What's next? I don't have any ideas. What did I sketch here? A buff one. Ah, do we really want that? I think someone suggested a chaos emote last time. Where's my note? Chaos and bonk. Do we have any other ideas? Any other cute things or funny things? I don't know. I don't think anyone will ever use the buff Teddy emote. The bald one, we already have that. That's my face. Let me think. What emotes do I find funny in Twitch channels? I have all basic human emotions. I have fear, happy, sad, angry. You know what I can do? I don't know if I can pull it off. There's this one emote I have on Discord, and it's this really creepy grin, and I'm thinking maybe that would suit the channel. I don't know how we're gonna do this though. I feel like the face needs to be even bigger. It needs to be almost like a close-up of the face. Kind of like this suits the channel better. Alright. Alright. I see how it is. I think she kind of poke out, but this might look weird. Just bear with me, okay? We're experimenting. I'm gonna make something that looks absolutely terrifying. Wait, that ear is not in the right place. What's the view of this gonna be? I guess it needs to be a frontal view, because I don't know how to draw a perspective. So... Oh god. Sounds like a mustache. Woo! No, no, no. No, no. Go back. Ew. Oh, this is a horrible idea. It would need to be kind of like this. Oh my god. Ain't that too sophisticated? I could also make that. Okay, now what kind of eyes does an evil person have? How do you draw menacing eyes? It should be like... We have kind of angry eyebrows, right? Now what? This is horrific. Actually, don't evil drawings usually have like tiny eyes? Dead lizard eyes like Zuckerberg? Alright, I'd have to get a reference image in here. Oh god! Maybe like this. Thoughts? Something like that would be scary, you know? But it's not really the grin I'm going for. This is just ugly. I need it to be... Like, if you say something suspicious, you could use this grin, but this grin doesn't really fit in that context that I'm thinking of. This guy looks super fucking excited. Great. Hey, Sky, welcome in. Hey, you have a new badge, Sky. Is that a chicken? What is that? I like it. How are you doing, Sky? Does he look excited? Okay, so how do I make him look the way I want him to look? Make the mouth wider and more narrow towards the end? Okay. Wait, I'll show you the image that I'm thinking of. I'll get it in here as a reference. But I need to make it my own. If I can even find it. I can't find a picture of it. Oh, this is not the one I was thinking of, but it's kind of similar to this one. Let me see. Like that, you know? It's chicky chicken? I like it. How did you get it? You're doing good? Nice. Me too. It is more narrower towards the end. Okay, let me tweak this a little bit. I don't want it to look the same. By gifting a sub on a Minecraft stream. That's nice. Oh god, am I gonna sneeze? No. Ooh. Well, now he just looks happy, doesn't he? It's okay. I think if I add in the teeth, it will look better. I don't want to draw the gums like they have in this one. Do we add this? That would look... That looks a bit weird, I think. In my version. Oh god, this is horrific. But I guess that's kind of the point. Alright, how do I make this... It's not quite what I'm picturing. It doesn't really look... Like, this is not the same expression, you know what I mean? What's yappa yappa? It's a sound of your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Shut it, please. That's what it says. And I forgot the gif that goes along with it. I don't remember. Oh, I think it's an emote, like doing like a shut up sign.
Your mouth is moving a lot
yeah, there
like
you
a
go.
rat.
Yappa 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 yappa. Shut it, please. Was the gif an emote? Is it gonna look like a worm if I have him pop out of the screen like this? I think I need to add a line here, right? And then maybe we do a little bit of a cheek situation. Like this. It's so creepy. Okay, maybe we can work with this, huh? And then the inner ear is like this. I can make that work. I just don't know what to call it yet. What if you guys look at this, do you think that's an evil emote? Or is he excited? Or what kind of expression is this to you? Can you please tell me? Because I'm not sure. Evil? Okay. Like kind of menacing, right? Evil and menacing. All right, I can make that work. Let's try and do the line art. I don't need this reference image anymore. How do I? There we go. Yeah. He's angry. He's angry. What am I looking for? This tool. And then like that. Now this sounds like a bedtime song. Where is this from? Egg. Egg. Is this Mario Kart? What is this? It's Super Mario 3D World. You could make a game out of this. Guess the game from the lo-fi song. If you win, you'll get 1 chicken. I made the air flat somehow. I don't know how that happened. That looks okay. If we clean it up. It's catchphrase of the street. It will look okay if I clean it up. Okay, let's try and attempt this horrific mouth with this pencil. Now, do I call this emote evil? Or just Ted a grin or something? I think the grin works. Whew. It feels like when I'm doing my eyeliner in the morning. To get that wing perfect. Doing. Keep hitting my desk. Also, I think I need to put the mic further away from my mouth sometimes. Some crimes. I wish I could get that fancy mic that everyone's using. Always sounds so good. The problem is that I scream a lot on stream, so it's hard to balance my audio on this mic. It will easily spike, but then sometimes I talk very quiet, so then it doesn't pick it up. But I can't up the gain because then you hear my keyboard all the time. I think you already hear it, but you'd hear it even louder. But I'm always trying to get my audio right because I know that that's the one thing that you hear all the time in a stream. You're always hearing the voice. So it's annoying if the audio isn't right. You could add a compressor. I think there's a... I already have that on my mic. I think I have it in the audio software and I have it in OBS as a filter, if I'm remembering correctly. But I haven't touched the compression settings in ages, so maybe I can tinker with that a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Horrible. But I want it to be more horrible. Like that, maybe? Actually, do I have a compressor? I have a filter. Like a limiter in OBS. I think the compressor is just in my audio software. But I think the problem is if I add too many things to it, my voice doesn't sound like my voice. Is there an emote you guys would really like to see? Something that you're missing? Do let me know. I have 3 slots left for non-moving ones, but I can remove one of the dancing ones because I don't really need 3 dancing emotes. I just added it because that was my first try at a dancing emote, and then I made a better one. Ooh. No. Hold on. How do we make that look better? Do we need a thinner line for the teeth? Maybe do them individually. Just slightly crooked. That's better. Alright, now for the eyes. The main event. Okay, I might change that. Let's do this one though, see how it looks. He's so ugly. Oh, heavens. But in a good way, I think. Okay, wait. Let's see. Can we make some of the lines slightly better? Now this is a song. K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay. I have not seen that. I've heard a lot of people love it. Oh god, this is gonna haunt me in my dreams, man. I kind of like the ear a little bit flat, maybe. I did that on accident, but kind of works. I'll round it out a little bit. I'm just making it look weirder. Make it all bloody. What do you mean? His grin. You want me to make the grin bloody? That's scary. I don't think I could do that realistically. I can give it a go. To breathe again. I think this grin looks best if it's slightly wobbly, so I'm not gonna clean this up too much. I just saw a slight mistake here that we can remove. Like that. Ooh, what have I done? Okay, let's try the coloring. I need the reference image in here for one of my emotes. Where's the one with the heart? I need to remember to color in the eye whites actual white. Otherwise it's just gonna be the transparent background. That's happened to me too many times. I wonder what Frog is gonna think if she sees this. Will she like it? I guess we'll find out. Oh man, my eyes keep tearing up a little bit. I think they're just sensitive today. I also had that happen at the hairdresser. She thought I was crying. But it was just the lights were so bright. I'm really sensitive to bright light for some reason. I always thought, someone told me once that people with blue eyes are more sensitive to light than people with brown eyes. I have light brown eyes, but I've always found myself to be incredibly sensitive to light. The art is so beautiful, it's making you cry. I think this guy's making me cry for other reasons. Yeah, right. Alright, let's make white. And just, hold on, let me remove the background. I never had brown eyes, so I don't know if my eyes are more sensitive than normal. Well, do you have to, if you're outside on a sunny day, are you always like this? Because that's me. Depends on the brightness. Yeah, I don't know how to... I don't have a scale for the brightness that I have in my mind, unfortunately. Wait, this is not supposed to be white. The teeth are. What, should I make one golden tooth? Just a very gangster smile. This also sounds familiar. Yeah, what is this? Oh, Tomodachi Life? I don't think I know that. Okay. And then the ears. What do I do with this part over here? This small corner. Do I color that in? should just... No, I think it should just be a floating head like this. Alright! Well, there we go. Oh, that looks really creepy if it's small. Maybe the pupils need to be slightly bigger? Wait. I think they are really small right now. Can't tell if that's any better. Oh, the small one was better, right? Wait, but this works if it's really tiny. Ooh. I think this works better because you're not gonna see it up close like this. You're gonna see it like this. And now comparatively it still looks tiny, so I think that works for the intended expression. Yeah. Alright, you want me to make a... I'll try making it bloody. Which is... I don't even know how to do that. What color is blood? Can someone open a vein? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Like this? Alright, if you just ate something, what would it look like? It would be like dripping down all over your chin, right? Oh, wait, these are just gonna be infected gums. Look at this. Ads! Looks like lipstick. Ew. Oh, what is happening? Well, and I don't know what that is. I can even make him cry blood. Ew. This is bad. I should not be doing horror art like this. Yikes. Let's remove that. Oh wait, I can't. I need to Control Z. Okay. Back to normal. Back to normal. Alright, I think that's pretty much done, right? I don't think I can change that in any way that will make it better. Let me save. And then we add it. Oh, hold on. I think I need to refresh before it shows up. Well, there you go. We have the grid, and that one has new ones. Alright, let me see. What else can we make? The chaos one? That would be kind of similar to the angry one, I think. I guess we could do the bonk one, the bonk emote. I'll ponder it a little bit. I am gonna end the stream though. Like I said, it was gonna be a very short one. A very short one. We made 2 new emotes, which is nice. I hope you guys had fun chilling with me to some relaxing music. But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. I will see you guys on Sunday for the next one. We'll probably be playing Elden Ring. There is a game out in beta right now that I did the alpha playtest for, and it's now in beta. But I tried it. It's a little bit laggy still, so I don't know if I want to stream it yet. But maybe by the weekend it will be kind of resolved, so we might be playing that. But we'll see. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.